Piers Morgan humiliated Prince Harry, called him a failure in front of a U.S. judge, faking royal. Harry was humiliated when the American judge refused to call him prince during an immigration hearing. America did not recognize the title prince. Harry's privacy will come up for trial today, and it is predicted that both he and Meghan may be worried about their pending sentence. Harry's U.S. visa is being processed to determine whether he was truthful during the application process. There's a section that asks about past drug use, and the applicant must choose to say yes or no. Conservative think tank the Heritage Foundation is demanding its application be made public to reveal answers, citing his self-declared use of illegal drugs, which he took in his 2023 memoir. The Daily Express contacted royal reporter Tom Quinn, who said Harry could be in big trouble with his visa issue. He added that he's so used to living in a world where the usual rules don't apply to him because he's a member of the royal family that it won't happen to him. When he wrote his book, the revelations about his drug use could have any significance for his status in the United States. We won't know until the judge makes that specific decision. But Harry and Meghan will have sleepless nights over this. The purpose of the case is not to decide whether Harry can stay in the U.S., but rather to determine whether the Department of Homeland Security is required to disclose the sentence. His answers provided in the visa application or not. The judge presiding over Harry's immigration hearing with the Heritage Foundation did not want to refer to Harry as Prince Harry during the hearing. The Constitution stipulated that the United States does not recognize any titles. The Department of Homeland Security did not appear to be ensuring of the use of the title because it used the judge instructions. The judge will inform Heritage and Homeland Security if he needs to investigate any further into Harry's immigration documents. Harry's options appear to be limited as he lied on his visa application. Your reality, and the government is covering it up. He had a diplomatic visa. In the first scenario, Harry could face deportation, and the government would have to admit their involvement in the latter scenario. The British government will need to answer why he has diplomatic status. Either way, things will have consequences. It doesn't look good for Harry. It was reported that Harry's lawyer claimed that only because he wrote about using hard substances in his book, it doesn't mean that that's correct. They suggested that he may have exaggerated the truth to sell more books, calling into question the credibility of the book and even statements made in interviews over the years about his own truth. Are we now finding contradictions between the book and his immigration documents? It's a tough question for the Duke of Sussex, or whatever he calls himself, for the money-making opportunity of today.